welcome back to MedTech Insights. We have another Meet the Speakers interview for you today, as we preview one of the panel sessions taking place on the Insights stage on the 3rd of June in partnership with Medilink Midlands. I am joined by Eva Trucahnowicz, CEO at BidShaper and Non-Executive Director at Medilink Midlands, as well as a whole host of other roles. Eva will be chairing a panel session titled, What Will It Take to Scale Health Innovation in the West Midlands? At 11:30 to 12:30 on the first day of the show on the Insight stage. Eva, first of all, can you give a quick preview of the panel session?
Absolutely. We're really excited to be able to present this session, and we've made a great effort to have a really representative sample of people from industry background, people from key organizations that support health tech and medtech development regionally, as well as various other contributors. And our main emphasis was on discussing how we can make change and innovation effective and convert challenges that we have within the healthcare system into an economic opportunity for growth in the region.
Who will benefit the most from attending the session?
This session is really for everyone who has an interest in, who is either a founder that has started a company and wants to demystify how you interact with the various pathways that are set up a lot of the time on the public purse to support development and growth of startup to scale-up companies within the region, but also for people working within organizations whose remit it is to support innovation being introduced, including the NHS. And I think the whole purpose of the composition of the panel is to really create a realistic impression of what it's like today and what we can do better to really optimize how innovations are rolled out and get converted from a great idea to something that really makes a difference, to something that is then an engine for growth and job creation in the region, which becomes a virtuous circle, because that creates jobs, it creates interest, it creates opportunities for the young people. But that will only happen if the two parties speak the same language. And the purpose of the panel is to demystify the differences in the communication and conversation between the two, sometimes perceived as opposing sides of the coins, which is in the industry versus the public sector, which a lot of the time makes an effort to support innovation.
And if you had to narrow it down to just one, what is one key takeaway you want the attendees to leave with?
The one key takeaway is that we all have the same goal. We all want to do the right thing. The industry sets out to create better patient outcomes, to create better ways of working, to make opportunities available to everyone. At the same time, public purse is being invested to create and support industry growth in the region. A lot of the time we have a disconnect in the way people communicate about the same concept, the same framework, the same aspect. And a lot of the time those miscommunications lead to inefficiencies. So our purpose as a panel is to do a deep dive into how can we improve that and how can we make it better. So the take-home message is we all want the same thing. We all want the good outcomes for the region. It's sometimes we speak different languages and we speak past each other. So we try to figure out a way of being able to talk to each other effectively.
Thank you very much for your time today previewing the panel session, and I'll see you on the 3rd of June.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for having me.